everybody, it's Minnie Fox. Welcome to the Elite Network, entertainment, business, beauty, and community. I'm so very excited that you have joined me here today to celebrate women empowerment. So my first lady up for this week is going to be a wonderful woman here from Los Angeles as well as Las Vegas. So we're talking about the entertainment world, all the spectrums of Las Vegas sports, dancing. Oh, can we talk a little something, something? Well, this particular woman has done some of the greatest things in the world that we do when we consider ourselves as entertainers. So help me to welcome my phenomenal woman this week, Miss Valerie McConnell of Val TV Network. That Miss Word?
Yeah, you can.
Miss Valerie McConnell of Val TV Network. Hey Valerie, welcome.
Hi.
I'm so excited to see you today.
I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. You look so beautiful.
And so do you.
All the curls. you know how we change up once in a while. Yeah. So Valerie, tell me a little bit about what brought you to Las Vegas. Let's start there.
Well, Las Vegas had a worldwide job interview for a reporter for Don King, one of the most popular promoters of boxing, and I was able to come on as a cast in order to interview for that part.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the females and the males that actually auditioned, I was able to secure the job as a TV journalist for Don King Promotions, and we traveled. It was wonderful. That's the reason why I'm here now.
Okay, and that has led you to the world of Mayweather. Rah! Yes, great Mayweather. So tell us, what is the love between you and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, Floyd Mayweather is tagged as the most richest athlete in the world. Mm-hmm. And throughout the time that I was in Las Vegas, well, boxing is the number one sport in Las Vegas. And by me working with Don King, after Don King and I had ended our contract, well, then it opened up another avenue for me to meet Floyd Mayweather. And so Floyd Mayweather offered me to come in to have access for a media platform for his worldwide sports company, Mayweather Promotions.
Okay, now look, everybody out there, and I want my camera to come over here because I just have to say this, Mayweather, it's me and you right now, okay? Look, I love you. And I love about you and Pacquiao how Las Vegas turns upside down anytime you have a fight event here. But let me tell you something. You and Pacquiao, you did your fight the night of the prom. Now you know what that did. That means all the kids all over Las Vegas celebrating their prom couldn't come to the strip. They couldn't rent the limousines. They couldn't do all the stuff they wanted to do that you pride yourself on wanting to do when you're in high school. Mayweather, you took that from them. So me and you, yeah, I challenge you to get in touch with me so that, or better yet, I'm going to come to you and we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about that night. And I'd like for you to reach out to the youth of Las Vegas, because you know you are a celebrity figure and everybody loves you, so they know who you are. But give back to the community this way, and you're going to celebrate those kids that had their prom that couldn't have it the way they could have because you had your event. I'm just saying, I still love you now, but you know what I'm saying. So all right, Mayweather, me and you. That's okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't pass that one up. But Valerie, you started out in Los Angeles with your career as a wonderful dancer, I won't say where yet, and a model. You graced some covers of some magazines. You did all of your beauty pageants, and I loved when I was out there in the world doing those things. Tell me a little bit about the titles that you held as a beauty contestant.
Well, I'm originally from Chattanooga, Tennessee, so I'm a Southern girl. Mm-hmm. And by doing that, I watched many people in which I thought was actually living a life of a dream. Mm-hmm. And so I pursued my dreams, and in my hometown, I was Miss Black Chattanooga. I left there and I went to Nashville for school, and I was Miss Black Expo. I graced a few magazine covers while in Nashville, and then from Nashville, Atlanta, and by way of Atlanta, Los Angeles. With Los Angeles is wonderful for the movies and the video vixens, and I modeled in the videos along with one which I really enjoyed was the Michael Jackson film, I Remember the Time. I was a princess in it.
Okay, so anytime they played that on
So trained.
That's right. That's right, girl. You
So
so
trained.
trained.
Don Cornelius was like, wow, it was just wonderful sitting at home in my hometown, a country town, looking at everybody having such a wonderful time. I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm going to do that. And my little sisters and brothers, they sitting around and said, oh, they laughing. No. But as soon as I hit Los Angeles, I met Mr. Reggie Rutherford, one of the assistants to Don Cornelius, and I was able to go on. And I danced throughout, for over 10 years, through the syndication, which was the longest dancing syndication show in the world. But that was wonderful. And now I am behind the scenes, and I have a whole nother platform. Val TV Network is on a roll in Las Vegas.
Val TV Network, Women Empowerment is what we're talking about today. And I have to tag on the end of your comment you made there, and rest his soul, Mr. Don Cornelius.
Yes.
I had an opportunity to meet him once at the Soul Train Awards, and when I got to the end of the red carpet, he was standing there greeting everyone, and he was really tall. And he kept saying, you look like that girl, and he's holding my hand. I'm like, what girl is he talking about? And then suddenly he says, Tina Turner, the girl that played Tina Turner. I'm like, oh. And then the friend that was with him said, Angela Bassett. And I was like, oh my God. Don Cornelius told me I look like Angela Bassett. All right, Angela Bassett, there you go. Anyways, women empowerment in TV, film, community. This is what we are talking about this week here at the Elite Network. And Valerie has something really special she wanted to share with us about her community outreach with our children.
Right. With my association with Floyd, Mayweather, and the Mayweather Promotions, I am right now setting a platform for boxing, amateur boxing. This is with the WBC, as well as, you have the heavyweight, the middleweight, and these are amateur boxers that have a really desire and a passion. We are taking the kids off the street and putting them in the gym and teaching them about discipline, teaching them about exercise, health, and fitness right at the Mayweather Boxing Club. Roger Mayweather, also Coach Pimpleton, and we have been actually pursuing boxing at the casinos, and these kids are now able to go out and to fight in the casinos rather than in the gym, and that's a big step for them along with television.
Well, speaking of television and giving back to the community and pulling our youth into that wonderful circle, tell me, if you will, when you were either in a competition or just as Val TV Network, what is one of the challenges that you have had that you had to overcome so that you would be able to inspire and empower other women to where you are today?
Well, by being misjudged was one of my biggest obstacles. That obstacle was really hard for me. Being the youngest child, I was very sensitive, and I care what people think. So a good name in the South is way worth more than money could be offered to me. And so I would have been misjudged because of my looks, because I am a little stature, with that. They would put me in another category than actually the professional category that I would actually portray, which is a professional producer, writer, model, director. And if people could just not judge you on the way you look, but to judge you on the matter of your character, it would be a much better place. And that was one of the obstacles that I was able to overcome just through being confident and establishing my career.
And in actuality, when we are prejudged, as Riley has mentioned, that happens to every woman in some form or fashion. But when you're standing about 6 foot tall without your heels on, and you are a woman of empowerment and beauty, it comes across a little intimidating to those that just don't have that self-esteem. And it's not just the women that are prejudging, it's also the men. So the men feel that, oh my God, hey, you're high maintenance, but we take care of ourselves.
Oh, absolutely.
And see, it takes that strong man that's going to come along to appreciate who you are. So don't prejudge. Get to know the young lady or the young man for who they are, and then figure out whether or not they fit into your circle. Yes?
Absolutely.
So right before we go to a break, I want to make a toast. We're going to have a toast here. Me and Valerie, let's pick this up. Now, yes, that says Voss, as in Voss water, because I'll drink Voss water, so I'm going to give them a shout out right now. But that happens to be apple cider. Mott's apple cider, one of my favorite apple ciders, so I'm giving a little toast to those favorite things that I like. But we're going to toast to the women of empowerment, those that inspire to be and do and to have greatness, but also those that are empowered by those that do exactly that. So our hats are off to our women in empowerment, and we're going to take a break, and we'll see you in just a moment.